asked AI.
The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is one of the world's longest and most complex conflicts. It has its roots in the late 19th century, when the Zionist movement began to advocate for the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine. At the time, Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire and was largely inhabited by Arabs. In 1917, during World War I, the British government issued the Balfour Declaration, which expressed support for the establishment of a Jewish national home in Palestine. After the war, the Ottoman Empire was dissolved and Palestine was placed under British rule. During the British Mandate period, there was increasing tension between the Jewish and Arab communities in Palestine. The Jewish population grew rapidly, due to both immigration and natural increase. This led to a sense of insecurity among the Arab population, who feared being displaced by the Jews. In 1947, the United Nations voted to partition Palestine into two states, one Jewish and one Arab. The Jewish community accepted the partition plan, but the Arab community rejected it. This led to a civil war, which broke out in 1948 when the British Mandate ended. The Civil War ended with the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948. Israel gained control of most of the territory that had been allotted to it under the UN partition plan, as well as some additional territory. The remaining territory, which included the Gaza Strip and the West Bank, was occupied by Jordan and Egypt, respectively. The Arab-Israeli War of 1948 also led to the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians. This event, known as the Nakba, is still commemorated by Palestinians today. In 1967, Israel launched a preemptive strike against Egypt, Syria, and Jordan in the Six-Day War. Israel quickly defeated the Arab armies and occupied the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, the Sinai Peninsula, and the Golan Heights. Since the Six-Day War, Israel has occupied the West Bank and the Gaza Strip. During this time, Israel has built settlements in the West Bank, which are considered illegal under international law. Israel has also imposed a blockade on the Gaza Strip, which restricts the movement of people and goods. The Palestinian people have sought to establish an independent state in the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, with East Jerusalem as its capital. However, peace talks between Israel and the Palestinians have repeatedly broken down. In recent years, there has been a rise in violence between Israelis and Palestinians. This has been due to a number of factors, including the continued Israeli occupation of the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, the expansion of Israeli settlements, and the blockade of the Gaza Strip. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a complex and difficult one. There is no easy solution to the conflict, but it is important to understand the history of the conflict in order to find a lasting peace. Current situation. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict remains unresolved as of October 2023. Israel continues to occupy the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, and there is no agreement on the status of Jerusalem. Violence between Israelis and Palestinians continues, and there is little hope for a peaceful resolution in the near future. The international community has been unable to resolve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The United Nations has passed numerous resolutions calling for a two-state solution, but these resolutions have not been implemented. The United States, which is Israel's closest ally, has also been unable to broker a peace agreement between the two sides. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict has a devastating impact on the lives of both Israelis and Palestinians. The conflict has caused widespread death and destruction, and it has also created a humanitarian crisis in the Gaza Strip. The conflict has also had a negative impact on the economies of both Israel and the Palestinian territories. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a complex and difficult one, but it is important to find a lasting peace that will benefit both Israelis and Palestinians. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.